I'm going to walk you through 3 powerful ways to use AI to improve your communication, from navigating colloquial language and cultural nuances, stick with me, to refining your thoughts for clarity, to using ChatGPT as your own personal editor. I've been using it for the past 6 or 7 months as a personal editor, polishing up emails and so many simple things. It's just like I can't imagine ever doing it without it. So let's jump right in to see how ChatGPT can make communicating easy, make it clear, and most importantly, professional without sounding like an AI, or at least less awkward without sounding like AI. Ready? Here we go. Part 1. So you want to start figuring out navigating languages and colloquial expressions. So if you're working in a second language, tackling slang, colloquial phrases, or cultural nuances can feel like trying to juggle spaghetti, messy, doomed to fail. Literal translations often miss the subtle meanings of everyday language, leading to awkward misunderstandings or even unintended embarrassments. For example, I work with a lot of cultures all around the world, and they kind of have different meanings and stuff like that. Imagine just taking an email and saying, make this more Chinese friendly, make this more English friendly. All these things make a difference, and connecting with your audience, speaking their language, is super important, because once they feel like you're communicating with them, then they begin to connect with you. So here's a real life example. Way back in 2009, US Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, she met with the Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov to symbolize a new beginning. Now, of course, they didn't have AI back then, but imagine with me for a second they did. So what she wanted to do is she presented him with a reset button. And this reset button represented a fresh start in the US-Russian relationships. I wish we had that reset button today.
We worked hard to get the right Russian word. Do you think we got it?
You get it wrong.
I got it wrong.
It should be перезагрузка. And this says перегрузка, which means overcharge.
But instead of the correct Russian word, перезагрузка, which means reset or restart, the button read перегрузка. I don't notice the difference, but anyway, that actually means overcharged or overloaded. So they got a button that said overloaded, and Lavrov pointed out the error with a laugh. But it turned his serious diplomatic gesture into a memorable but awkward moment. Okay? So here's how ChatGPT can help Secretary of State Clinton today and help us to avoid these situations, okay? So what you want to do is you want to start with a phrase or a sentence. Now, if you're unsure about a word or a phrase in a different language, don't worry. Just type it into ChatGPT and ask, is this the correct way to say desired phrase, desired language, or does this word have the right connection for a professional setting? You want to ask for contextual meaning. Okay, so ChatGPT can clarify words based on context. So you can choose terms that fit your specific purpose. For example, you could ask, what is the Russian word for reset? In a diplomatic context, not a computer context, for example. And this way, you avoid terms that could send the wrong message. And you also want to request localized or culturally appropriate phrases. So if you're drafting a message, ask ChatGPT to suggest a phrase that is friendly, formal, or culturally subtle for the audience. So this prompt is a game changer for anyone working in a new language or culture, as it helps you communicate naturally without spending hours researching each phrase. It's like having a language and a cultural assistant who doesn't roll their eyes when you ask the same questions over and over again. All right, let's go into part 2. This is about improving communication with clarity. We all have moments where we struggle to communicate complex ideas clearly, right? Especially in professional settings. It's like trying to explain quantum physics to your grandma. It's not impossible, but good luck. Poorly organized thoughts can lead to misunderstandings, but AI, like chat, can help you transform those thought dumps into clear, concise messages. For example, think about Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, he's a rich guy, he's got a big boat, he's got a big company, but he also has a certain way that he likes to do things. Okay, so he has a 1-sentence rule for Amazon emails. Okay, stay with me. At Amazon, Jeff Bezos banned PowerPoint slides in meetings. I love that. Instead, he required his teams to follow what became known as the 6-page memo rule. For every important meeting, team members had to write a 6-page narrative memo that fully explained their ideas in clear, structured language. Bezos believed that creating a well-written memo forces people to think deeply and communicate effectively. I often have clients that come to me and they say, I got an idea, this is it, this is that. I'm on the phone for like 10, 15, 20 minutes, and it's obvious to me that they don't have a clear idea in their head how to convey their message. So I said the best thing to do is always put pencil or pen to paper, or in this case, type something. And what happens is neurons start cranking up. The pistons start moving up and down, and you won't believe it. Instead of just sitting there and trying to think idly in your head, write it down. You don't like what you wrote down? Erase it, start all over again, keep writing. And this is the best way to bring ideas out of your head. So each meeting would start with 30 minutes of silent reading, allowing every attendee to fully understand the material before discussion began. This saves so much time. It doesn't seem like it, but a 3-hour meeting was reduced to a 2-hour meeting. The process avoids endless, unclear presentations that kept everyone on the same page. The lesson? Clear, structured communication saves time and reduces misunderstandings. So if you have a complex idea, start by typing out your thoughts. Even if it sounds messy, you just gotta start. Then ask AI to refine it in a prompt like, summarize this in 1 clear sentence. Here's how to use ChatGPT to achieve this kind of clarity. Type out your rough thoughts. Don't worry about perfect grammar or structure. Just get all your ideas down. For example, you might write, I feel like the new project timeline is rushed. There's a lot to do and I'm concerned about resources. We should probably reevaluate the team structure. Okay, this might seem simple to you, right? It's in your head. You understand it, but does your team understand it? So now ask ChatGPT to summarize or clarify. After pasting your text, ask ChatGPT to help clarify your message. You could say, could you summarize this in 1 clear sentence? I love 1 clear sentences. 1 or 2 sentences, boom, you got your message, get out. ChatGPT will respond with a polished, to-the-point version of your message. Adjust for tone, go ahead and adjust for context as well, just for good measure. And if you're communicating in a formal setting, which I seldomly do, you can specify that by asking, please make this message suitable for a business email. ChatGPT can fine-tune tone style, and length to fit the context. Or if you're more like me and you're working with people you work with for a couple decades and they know who you are, and the formal email sounds a little weird, just, hey, make this sound more casual, fine-tune it, don't make it so serious, and so forth, and boom, look, you got another email. This tool not only saves time and makes your communication clear, it simply is just more professional. Just as Bezos' 1-sentence rule helped Amazon, ChatGPT can help you improve clarity to make sure you get your point across effectively. Okay, if you like what you're hearing so far, go ahead and hit the subscribe button if we've earned your subscription. We're looking to grow. We love our subscribers. Every single one of you makes a big difference for this channel to grow. And like this video too. All right, let's go to the last point, using AI as an editor. Now this is one of my favorite. When it comes to professional writing, even small errors can make a big difference in how your message is received. One little typo can make you look careless, and I'm full of typos. I'm like the typo master. So a mixed up phrase can make you look clueless. Or in the case of NASA, a metric versus an imperial mix-up can make $125 million go poof. In 1999, NASA's Mars Climate Orbiter, a $125 million satellite, was lost in space. not due to mechanical failure, but because of a simple miscommunication between two engineering teams. One team used metric units, newtons. The other team used empirical units, pounds and force. This mismatch caused a major miscalculation that ultimately led the spaceship to veer off course and burn up in the Martian atmosphere. Ooh. This incident became a legendary example of how every tiny error or insight in communication can lead to massive, costly consequences. It highlighted the importance of consistent, clear communication and the need for thorough review, no matter how small the details might be. Here's how AI like ChatGPT can help you catch these typo errors. This part's super simple. So write a rough draft of your email report or presentation and paste it directly into chat. For example, if you're writing an email, you might start with something like, "Hey team, we need to talk about these sales strategies. Too many issues are coming up and we need to meet tomorrow." Once you paste your text, ask Chat to refine it. You could say, "Can you edit this email for grammar and make it sound more professional? Or make this more polished and suitable for a client-facing email." So what's it going to do simply is it's just going to return an enhanced version. It's going to fix grammatical errors and it's going to improve flow for more professional results. Now, although Chat does a great job with grammar and flow, you may want to make minor tweaks to align it with your unique styles or company voice, just like I said earlier. For example, if Chat has made the tone too formal, adjust it slightly to maintain your natural tone. Make it sound more relaxed, make it sound more friendly, as if I'm talking to an old friend. Simple as that. So by using ChatGPT as your editor, seriously, you can save like 10-20 minutes per document. What it does is it just frees up your time to focus on bigger picture and ensuring that your final message is both professional and it's polished. I love those words. Polish this up, make it sound more professional, whatever. This way you're not avoiding cost mistakes and you're creating the best version of your communication. All right, if you found this video helpful and we've earned your subscription, go ahead and click the like button, subscribe to us, click the little bell so it dings, so every time that I submit a video, you'll get alerted to more insightful information about AI, your workflow, and even content creation. I got 2 more videos for you. One here is 3 hacks that I find highly usable for ChatGPT, and one over here the algorithm has specifically chosen for you. Until next time, we'll see ya.